Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. What's Kevin up to? Not too much, but feeling great. Energy, clarity, feeling good. So today I need to go to the hardware store. I want to get a faucet tap for the laundry room, because it was like getting worse and worse and worse. It's just like the water won't flow through it. So I checked all the pipes and everything. Everything's fine. It's just the valve inside. I took it all apart, looked inside. I can't see what's holding it back, but it's definitely blocked up. It just won't flow out. So I went and bought a new one. I had a spare one, but it looked like it was used, and it's dripping when I put it on. I thought it's okay. That was 2 days ago, and today it's actually running like a tiny little stream. So I think it's time to get a new one. So that's my project. I'm going to go to PD Shop and Nut Shop, see who's got a good one. Normally Nut Shop, the bigger shop, has more of a selection and a bigger price range. And you know, I don't need it to be fancy, just need a sink to wash my hands when I'm in the garden. So I'm going to do that. But also I need to go to PD Shop, which is a smaller one, because he sells all the power tools. The other one has, but PD Shop has the ones I bought. A Makita 3.5-inch belt sander, 3.5-inch belt sander. I need some more belts, sandpaper belts, and I also need the graphite pad that goes next to the machine with the belt runs inside of. So it's been sat for a while in the workshop, and it gets hot in there, of course. And when I went to use it, it just went poof, blew up, and then took my sandpaper out too. So I ran it with just a bare cloth in there because I wanted to do a job, but I thought, while I'm here, get some new ones. So I'm going to go get that and have a nose about. But I want to show you something. Whenever I go to these shops, the girls in the shop are always flirty. Not that it's a bad thing, but when you want to get on, and they're more interested in flirting than helping you find what you want, you know, translating. There's always a translating job, but let's go see. I come to get a tap for my sink, and I'm being hassled. Somebody's hassling me. He wants to ask all kinds of questions.
ถุงมือเชื่อมยาวคู่หนึ่งครับถุงมือเชื่อมยาวคู่หนึ่งเอาเจี๊ยบนี่ถุงมือเชื่อมยาวอยู่นี่ขาผิดข้ออันแดงอ่ะถุงมือเชื่อมมาอันแดงอ่ะได้โอเคเชื่อมเดียว
그죠?
ฮะวิถ่ายแล้วยังไม่ได้แต่งหน้าเลยไม่สวยเนี่ย No beauty
No beautiful
beautiful ตอนนี้ No beautiful
ต้องมาถ่าย
ไม่อายเคี้ยวเลยอายเขาก็เอาไปเลยเขาทำตังค์ไม่เลยรอดูเร็วๆยังก็หมดอยู่
I come to this shop to look for a tap for my laundry room. They got this one here, but it's too big. But I got the other one. But they got everything in here. Everything you can dream of, they got in here. And all these ladies come in to hassle you every time you come in. Funny. My chow now?
No.
No? Good English?
Yes.
So no, say no lemon tea, sorry. No.
No lemon tea, sorry.
Ah! Come here to get some lemon tea, but I don't have any. They always run out of lemon. I don't want anything else. But they have a beautiful garden. I've been trying to not eat lunch, so I have a pretty good breakfast and then don't eat lunch, and then have a normal meal around 6 or 7 o'clock at night. But in the afternoons I find that my sugar drops off and I start to feel a bit lightheaded. So I just want to get some lemon tea. The reason I like lemon tea in Thailand is they put salt in it. So there's a little bit of sugar, but salt. So for the ones amongst us who, excuse me, for the ones amongst us who sweat, putting salt back in is good. But a lot of times you go there and you say chamomile, which is lemon tea, but they don't have any lemon, so no problem. So I walked over to 7-Eleven and I get this tea here. It's nowhere near as nice, but it's wet and a little bit sweet, so it takes that fuzziness out. I want to show you this big old place. It's crazy big. And he said he's moving here on the 1st of January. So they've got basically 2 more months to finish the building, but it's going to be nice. Let me show you. So this is the building. Obviously you can see that will be the upstairs, downstairs office. And this is going to be the front of the building. And the back wall over there, I guess. And then there'll be parking here. Some big old girders here. This is how they do it. Paint the, see, with the rollers, paint the metal. That's putting primer on the metal. You can see them working up in the top there. No safety helmets, no safety boots, no safety nothing. There's the big boss now. He just come over from the other shop. I was just talking to him about these beams. You don't buy them individually, you buy it by weight. These big beams here. There's one right next to me here. This one. I said, how much each one of these things cost? He said they're not, you don't measure them in money as in per piece, you measure them in weight. And each bay is 20 meters. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So that is Nut Shop's new warehouse hardware store. You have to be proud of him because, when I first come here, he had that shop. I think his dad originally started. I can't remember their story, but he really pushed it, and then he grew. It had some like warehouse in the back, and that he started getting all kinds of stuff. This like anytime you go to his shop, it's always busy. He sells the best plywood in the area too, so that's why I go there. Because the plywood is always good quality plywood if you want to build something. Good quality wood if he has it in. Okay guys, home again. Hot and sweaty, but not so bad. When you're in the shade, there's actually a gentle, cool breeze coming through. So if you sat down for 5 minutes out here, you'd be okay. But it's been warm all day. Took me a while to get motivated this morning. It's late afternoon now, but I ran around and I found everything. Actually, why it took so long is I went to Nut's new shop, the big one. It's crazy big. It's at least 100 meters long, and it's got to be close to 80 or 90 meters. Like I guess it's more L-shaped than a T-shape, but it's definitely big. And like I said earlier, you got to take your hat off to the guy. He's really made that place grow fast. It's very big. Okay, guys, so I'm going to sign off and say goodnight. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Good night.